Hello students. In this session, we will discuss the use of hand tools and the processes of handling them. By the end of this unit, you will be able to identify various hand tools used by fitters electrical, demonstrate apt techniques of using hand tools. What are hand tools? Any implement used in manual operations such as chiseling, sawing, filling, etc. are called hand tools. Categories of hand tools include wrenches, fillers, cutters, files, striking tools, hammer tools, screwdrivers, clamps, snips, saws, and drills, etc. Let us learn about each of them. A screwdriver is a tool used for driving in or removing a screw. To use the screwdriver, choose the correct size and tip of the screwdriver so that it fits the fastener's head easily. Fillers are used for gripping, twisting, and cutting wires. Different types of fillers are combination, slip joint, side cutters, long nose. Hammers are used to drive nails, fit parts, forge metal, and break apart objects. Some of the common types of hammers are ball peen hammers, engineer's hammer, soft paste, rubber mallet, dead blow. To use a hammer, selecting the weight of the hammer appropriate to the fastener to be stuck is very important. A hacksaw is a fine-toothed saw for cutting the metal, plastic, and wood. While installing the blade, you need to ensure that the blade teeth are pointed in the opposite direction from the handle. Steps for using a hacksaw are: choose the correct blade for the material being cut. Secure the blade with the teeth pointing forward if you want to cut on the push stroke. Keep the blade rigid and the frame properly aligned. Cut slowly, not more than 1 stroke per second. Use the entire length of the blade in each cutting stroke. Keep the saw blades clean and use light machine oil on the blade to keep it from overheating and breaking. Clamp thin, flat pieces that require edge cuttings. Files are used to remove the burrs and shape the edges on the workpiece created while sawing and drilling. Different types of files used are flat, half round, triangle, round, square, knife edge. Filing involves two basic methods: straight filing or cross filing and draw filing. Let us discuss the differences between them. Straight or cross filing is the most basic filing technique. It involves pushing the file lengthwise across the work, making contact only on the forward stroke. The advantages and disadvantages of straight filing are: advantage: an adaptable technique useful for smoothing, finishing, sharpening, and deburring. Can be used with any type of file. Can be used on small components. Disadvantage: difficult to master and can result in an undesirable sloped surface on thicker workpieces. Draw filing aims at smoothing the surface. Here, the file is held on both ends and is pulled and pushed across the material crosswise. Advantages and disadvantages of draw filing are: advantage: very effective at creating a smooth surface. Disadvantage: only works with single cut files, cannot be used in tight spaces. Chisel is used for cutting rods, sheet metal, and other workpieces. Different types of chisel based on their applications are: flat chisel, side cut, cow mouth, round nose, diamond point, cross cut. What is threading? A thread is an edge or notch wrapped helically around a screw. The process of creating screw threads is called threading. Threading tools comprise of taps, thread cutters, thread milling cutters, threading heads, threading dies, thread cutting abrasive disc. The various types of threading tools are round solid die, round split die, adjustable die, die nut, die plate, pipe die, chaser die, a corn die. A grinding machine or grinder is a tool used for grinding, using an abrasive wheel as the cutting tool. Different types of grinders are hand grinder, bench grinder, portable grinder, wet grinder, special grinder. A drill is a tool attached with drill bits for drilling a hole and fastening various materials together with the use of fasteners. Scriber is a hand tool to mark lines on workpieces before machining, and this process is called scribing. The pipe wrench is an adjustable wrench used for turning soft iron pipes and fittings. Pipe wrench can also be used to break the bolt. Tri-squares are used to check and mark the right angles in constructional and engineering work. Dividers are drawing instruments that are used to measure distances, transfer lengths from one drawing to another, and draw circles. V-blocks are precious metal working jigs, usually used to grip round metal rods or pipes during drilling and milling work. Punch. They are the marking tools, used for marking purpose into wood, plastic or metal for marking the area to be drilled. Different types of punches are dot punch, prick punch, bell punch, hollow punch, double end punch, center punch, solid punch, pin punch. Snips are also known as shears and used to cut sheet metal and other tough objects. Benchwise is used to hold an object and make the work easier to be performed on it. It has two parallel jaws, one fixed and other movable, can move in and out by a lever. Testing lamps. A testing lamp is used to diagnose and troubleshoot an electrical problem. Ampere meter. An ampere meter is used to measure electrical current in an appliance. Voltmeter. A voltmeter is used to measure the voltage available in the circuit. Mega is used to measure electrical leakage in a wire. A pump moves fluids, that is, gases and liquids, mechanically. Emery paper is a type of abrasive paper that can be used in deburring, polishing and removal of dirt, paints and carbon or copper oxide deposits on electrical devices. It is extensively used in electrical jobs where filing is not possible. Commonly known as black tape. An electrical tape or insulation tape is used by electrician to insulate wire joining area and other electrical conductors. Other colors are used as per international norms. For example, red tape for 3-phase 440 volts, yellow tape for 110 volts, and green tape for earthing wire. Spanners are available as per different sizes of nuts and bolts. Spanners give mechanical advantage in applying torque to turn the nut or bolt clockwise or anti-clockwise. Spanners are especially useful in smaller spaces where pipe wrenches cannot be accommodated or there are small size nuts or bolts. Multimeter is a handheld device for basic fault findings and field service work, also known as VOM, volt-ohm millimeter. The millimeter is an electronic measuring instrument that combines several measurement functions in one unit. It can measure voltage, current, and resistance. Digital multimeter DMM or DVOM have numeric display and may also show graphical bar. Multimeters are extensively used in the electrical maintenance department of iron and steel plants. The session ends here. Let us have a quick recap before we proceed to the next topic. Recap session. After studying this unit, the participants will be able to identify different hand tools, use different hand tools properly,